This is RCB, the defending champions.
Yeah.
Just to sum up what they've done, they've also picked up plenty of players in the auction today. 8 in all that they have picked up in the auction. So that's a good shopping day for RCB. They were anyway a strong team. They've only strengthened their team. The standout names that you can look at is, of course, they've got Venkatesh Iyer, another all-rounder, comes into their team. He slots into the 11 also, as we've put. They've got Jacob Duffy, I think a great buy for the price that they have got. I think Jordan Cox is the other great buy that they've got at the price that they've gotten. So these are just some of the names which are very good buys in terms of sensible buying, and I think this is a big change that you've seen in the RCB from last season onward, that they're not just now going for big names. They've got a team in place that's doing their research, that's doing their scouting, and now coming up with players. I know there's a lot of English influence there with Mo Bobart being there, and they scout a lot looking at all other franchise leagues, and it is paying dividends in the way that they've been making their franchise, and you see that trademark this time.
They've gotten 2 under-19 stars who are doing pretty well at this point, Asia Cup, and Vihan Malhotra and Kanish Chauhan as well. So for the squad that they had to do very little tinkering. They needed a steady number 3, and I think they've gotten Venkatesh Iyer, who will prosper small ground. If you play at the Chinnaswamy small ground, he can clear the ground pretty easily. And his best performances have come at the Chinnaswamy, if I'm not mistaken, Venkatesh Iyer. So I think for 7 crores, that was a good buy for them. And apart from that, champion winning team, why would they want to go? Yes, instead of Yash Dayal, they may have gotten a backup in a Mangesh Yadav. So that's why, that was also 5.2 crores they splurged on him. So very solid squad. And I think they didn't have to do any tinkering. So I'm going with 9 out of 10 for their squad.
Ooh.
Because they didn't have to do anything different.
Okay. Any thoughts on the squad? Anything?
I have some question marks.
Yeah.
I do have some question marks. I don't know about Hazlewood. He's picked up injuries. These are not the kind of injuries or the time that he'd spent on the sidelines going into this edition of the IPL. Now going into 2026, the story completely changes. Yash Dayal is, you don't know in what sort of mental state he turns up in.
No, he's not played any cricket
Ever
since that issue that he's had at a personal level.
Yeah.
Since that, I think IPL will mark his return into cricket for having been seen on the sideline.
T20 also.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This will mark his return coming back after a long time. So again, that's a big question mark. Again, Bhuvi doesn't play regular cricket.
And
Ditto for Krunal.
And Jitesh.
Yeah, Jitesh has not been in great form.
Yeah, so I see question marks over them. Everything worked out perfectly fine for them last year, but for it to have happen all over again, and when I look at replacements for Hazlewood, do I have a very strong overseas fast bowler? No, I don't. So that's why
you have a Tushara and you have a Duffy.
Tushara and Duffy, yeah.
Again, don't make up for a Hazlewood, I think. Not like for like in any way.
Correct.
I was surprised they released Lungi Ngidi. Considering he was good for them in the latter stages last year, and considering that Hazlewood is going to be coming off, even let's assume even before the Ashes, we thought he'd be playing some part, right? Well, now he's not playing any part. Now, at best, I think he's returning potentially for the T20 World Cup. Yeah. How does he fare at the T20 World Cup? What if he gets injured again? It's a big risk, and I think obviously they've accounted for that with the signing of a Duffy. But as we pointed out last season, there were a lot of things going for them which might not be going for them this year. The form of a Yash Dayal, for instance, it was almost unicorn-like the kind of form he had, because he had to really come back from a lot after 23, 24. You saw him mildly improve, but 25 was when I think he really peaked. But now, lack of match practice, there's going to be rust. There's going to be rust for a Bhuvi. Can Bhuvi, who last season I would dare say had a point to prove, can he then repeat that same level of performance? Are you going to be getting the same level of finishing from a Jitesh? I don't know. But obviously, I don't think they'd want to tinker just for the sake of it. I would give them an 8.5 because I have small doubts. But on paper, if this team fires the way they are playoff contenders for sure.
Okay, let's go to the point system. This time we'll go Harshit, me, Shane, and then... Siddharth's already done.
Siddharth and Shane
both have given.
You want to go in the round only then?
Okay, so my turn. I'm giving them, as I said, for the reservations I have about the squad, I can't give more than 7. I think it'll all depend on Hazlewood. As things stand right now, I'm not too sure he'll be there. Even if he comes right at the time of the IPL, how much he'll be in the rhythm, I don't know. Again, 7 for me for RCB.
Yeah, I'm going to be stingy with my marks again with RCB. I would have also gone with 7, but for the fact that they're defending champions and that at times just changes the morale in the dressing room, I'll give them another 0.5, so 7.5.
Let's not forget in all of this, they kind of face an uncertain future. I know they've said that matches will happen in Chinnaswamy. We'll have to wait and watch. Though they'd be happy if their home venue moves because they were winning everything away from home last season. So they'd be happy to have some other home. But looks like they'll play there. Plus, I mean, there's going to be a change of ownership, right? That's something. So don't know, but that's why.
The team name may also change.
Yeah, but that
Not
won't
this
hap-
season,
Not
yeah.
this season. Next season, which will happen most likely. So
Royal Challengers of Bengaluru, anyone?
Could happen.
see,
They'd have to retain RCB.
yeah,
right?
that will be there. But
That's
then
brand
it can-
identity.
Go of that.
Yeah. We don't know whether the matches will happen in Pune this time around. There is a doubt that.
Oh no, I think RR's really
also-
chipped in for Pune.
They have got
Because there's issue with the Savai Mansingh
Mansingh,
Stadium,
yeah.
so RR might be making Pune their home ground. That's already they're already in conversation with Pune. So if in case RCB moves, they'll have to look at some other venue.
some other venue. Yeah.
A good home venue for them could have been Delhi, considering they do boast a strong support base away for obvious reasons. But
For them, even Indore is good. I mean, it's like Chinnaswamy.
look, RCB, one advantage they have is that they have a very around the country spread kind of a fan base.
Yeah.
Allure,
So-
Siddharth?
Allure again, not
But
for
too far.
multi-purpose.
Too far.
Yeah.
It'll be too far.
You can't
60
house-
kilometers.
You can't house 40,000 at Allure. Come on. Indore. So our combined total is 8.
Oh, very easy.
Combined total is not
The
eight.
first one, we've got a round figure.
Average.
We've got a round figure this time. Let's have that on our screen.
Our average is 8 for RCB.
First time we have a round figure.
That's what I said. First time we have a round figure.